So. Hi everyone. Welcome back. A little bit different setting. Yeah, so this is kind of just a chit chat. No exposing. Yes, I am wearing a gray sweater, but this is my favorite sweater. That's it. I'm literally just hanging out, chatting, and let's talk about something new. Like a period cup. So I decided this round of my menstrual cycle, I was going to try a new thing. So I decided to try a period cup because I have done the pads, have done the tampons. Let's try something new. I have stories about all of them, but I never tried a period cup, and I figured why not? 22 years old. It's about time. So I bought the Tampax cup. It is, yeah, it's a cup, silicone cup. There's not a whole lot of details about it besides that it's a silicone cup. It has little holes in it to help with the suction release. Yeah, so I'm going to get into my experience about it and stuff like that. I do really like, though, that it comes with a plastic carrying case compared to, I think, the Diva cup and another one where it's a little bag that it's plastic, so it just, you know, sits nicely. There's little holes in this in the back to help with breathability and everything like that. First impressions of this, I really enjoyed the period cup. From just looking at it compared to the Tampax cup compared to the Diva cup. My sisters had the Diva cup. They like that too, but they do want to try others. Based on my review, they want to try this one as well. So it comes in two different types. I believe it's the regular flow and heavy flow. I bought the regular flow because I believe I have a regular flow. Not much to say about that. It was a bit of an experience. Like the first time I put it in. So I was already on my period when I bought it. Like the first day my period started, I wore a tampon. It was only a light flow. It was just like the spotting day, you know. So I put that, just wore a tampon, and then I had to go buy more tampons that day. So I stopped at Walmart and then I saw it. I was like, huh, maybe I'll finally try one. So that's what I did. Finally decided to pick it up. It was $37.95, I believe. That's Canadian dollars. I don't know what it costs in America. Whatever it is. Check your local Walmart or CVS or Walgreens or whatever you have. So I bought this, and then I put it in. This was on the second day of my period. I decided to put it in the morning. Now this day I worked at 2 jobs. So I worked the first job at 10 a.m. and then I went to my second job at 5 p.m. but my other job ended at 4:30 p.m. so I was running from one job to the next. Anyways, before we get into that, I'm going to discuss there. We'll discuss about the experience of putting it in. So, this is the cup right here. It is just a little silicone thingy. It's squishy. Don't know how to describe it. It has this little thing on the end to help with gripping. Yeah, and I wasn't that scared of it because it's pliable enough that I feel like I wouldn't feel it inside, and I didn't. That's like the craziest thing, that I was like, I don't feel it inside, besides when I would move a certain way, like really squeeze and tense up my body, and that was only because I was trying to see if I could feel it. There's different ways you can fold it to put it in. They recommend to have 2 on here, so they have the C fold and then the punch fold. I did the C fold because the punch fold, I found it difficult to like trying to like push it in like this and stuff, and yeah, so I decided to just fold it in half and then I stuck it in like that. How I put mine in the first time, I was leaning, no, I crouched down on my bathroom floor, so I was in like this, like, I'm gonna do it. So I was like, kind of like this, and then like I held it and then like put it in. I don't want to show too much of an example. Yeah. Don't you know how I'm gonna edit this video? That's how I did. That's how I put it in. And then like, I found it took a couple tries to put it in the first time. So like, I tried to put it in and then like my grip let go, so I ended up opening up too early. So it's like, it can't stay there because it's like hanging out. So yeah, so I take it out, put it back in again, and that time it can be uncomfortable trying to put it in because you're like, so getting really example-y. I had to hold it like here and then put it in, try to keep holding it there and keeping the pressure on, but I move my fingers down a little bit to push up more, and then just like pop it up there. When it wasn't in all the way, so then like before I let go for the complete time, I was holding the bottom and then like pushed it in a little bit more. That's hard to explain. And then it's like, how do I know if it's done right? It says to do a clockwise or counterclockwise turn, so I tried to turn it. It's hard to do, and I was like pinching myself while doing it, so I didn't really do it. I just gave this a little tug to see like if it moved much, and it didn't move at all, so I was like, it gotta be in there. Another way, like, you can run your finger around the edge of it to see if like there's still an indent in it or at all. I didn't feel any, so then I was like, okay, I think I'm good. Since I was on my period when I put it in, I still had spotting. I did wear liners the whole day. I did have spotting the whole day. This was on the first day. Anyway, so I went about my day, did my work, then I finally changed it about 9 hours later. You can leave it in up to 12 hours, it says. I felt okay leaving it in for that long. There was an amount of blood in there I wasn't expecting. So I'm assuming like my second day is like my heaviest day because I didn't have that amount of blood. The third day. Now I did only wear this 2 full days. Or 2.5 days. There's probably like, and like when I was taking it out the first time I wasn't sure how to do it. So I was like, kind of like grabbed it and like pushed on it a lot. So then like when I pulled it, I was like kind of tipped a bit, which it did tip into the toilet because I took it out in the toilet. Anyway, so yeah, I pulled it out and it like, some came out, but then there was still like enough blood that was like up to about here or so. And yeah, I was like, wow, I'm kind of shocked. And like, it just, period blood is so much different, and you don't realize what it's like until you see it in a cup, because I always see mine in a tampon. Anyway, so now we're going into the night. So I put it back in around 5 p.m. and I changed it again about 12 p.m. Just emptied it before I went to bed, just because depending on how long I decided to stay in bed the next day, I wasn't sure. So I changed it just in case. Then I woke up in the morning, it was again just slightly full. I wasn't spotting that much anymore overnight, which was good, so I felt like I had it in right, which was the bonus. So the next morning, I decided to actually get a bath. I did take it out to get a bath because I didn't know what was going to happen if I got a bath with this in. Just like if I got a bath while on my period, I'm not leaving my tampon in. That's just going to fill with water. Tip, don't do it. I'm just like swimming with the tampon in. It's kind of like, meh. If you do, take it out right after you're done swimming. Do not leave it in. Day 2, I went about my whole day again. After I got the bath, I put it back in. Did the same thing. I did the same squat. I just squat down, inserted it because it was in my bathroom. So if it did go anywhere, I can clean it up. It didn't. My blood didn't leak out. It's a little TMI, but like whatever. Put it back in. Did my thing. Went about my day. Changed it I think twice the second day, and I had no spotting the second day. So I felt good that I had it in right. And my flow was a little bit lighter. It was about a medium flow. Wasn't super heavy, but there still was blood. That's about it. Yeah, the whole experience about taking it out too, there is a suction sound. It's like a, or like a, no, like a, like a, yeah, like a, when you take it out. Anyway. And between when I take it out each time, I did rinse it in a sink with hot water or soap if I could when I was at work. I didn't want to use any hand soap that was there just because it could be like extra ingredients in it that I don't want up there. So just extra hot water I rinsed it with. That's about it. When I was home, I did use a mild soap. I just used a body wash that I have. Most of my body washes are natural, so that's what I used. So third day came around, my period was still was much lighter. It was a light flow. So I put it in, then I took it out about 6 to 7 hours later. There was like nothing in it. And you could tell when your period starts getting lighter that it starts changing the tinge from like a red to like more of a brown. That's how I knew my flow was ending. That's how I always know when I wear a tampon anyway. I drink some water. I'll find out soon why I drink so much water. So, for some reason my flow this week was a lot lighter than it usually is. Maybe it's because I've been wearing this instead of a tampon. I don't know. We'll find out next month. Maybe I'll do an update and like a get ready with me or something. Because like today it's a Sunday. And I'm technically still supposed to be wearing, I'd technically still be wearing tampons, but I'd be switching to a light tampon instead of a regular. But my period also did start a day earlier than it usually does. So maybe that could be it or something. But anyway, not going to fight it. If it wants to end, I'm going to let it end. Day 3 came around. Everything was still pretty light. And then I decided to take it out, and then I decided to wear just a liner because that's all I need to wear. Anyway, today was technically day 4 and my period has ended, so I haven't put this back in since yesterday, and I plan on not putting it back in. So to sanitize it, it says to put it in hot water and boil it for 5 to 8 minutes. So that's what I did. Just, you know, got pot of hot water. I did wash it before it went in the pot. Put it in the pot, let it boil, took it out, put it in this. That simple. So the Tampax cup. I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. It is good. It works. It's comfortable. Like, I don't feel it inside. I did feel like the little nubby part at one point in the day, but I think it's because I didn't put it up there enough. But again, it wasn't enough because it's still really flexible that I didn't really care. There's only certain like movements that I actually felt it, so I was like, fine, it's good. I love the case it's in, that it's a nice hard case, so if you did want to put in your purse, you're not gonna have to worry about moving around the silicone too much. And it's like a cute little egg. This is so cute. So yeah, that's about it. My review on the Tampax cup. I like it. The Tampax, like the menstrual cups in general, it's awesome. Like you put it in and you don't have to worry about changing it, because like when you put a tampon in, you do have to worry about changing it every 4 to 6 hours, just in case. Like, don't exceed 8 hours, because the whole like toxic shock syndrome. They still have warnings about toxic shock syndrome. Make sure you read it. If you don't know about it, do some reviews on it, or do some research on it. It is a serious thing. Just saying. Just be careful. Watch your symptoms. Don't leave it in over 12 hours. Take it out. Always clean it. So and so. So like I did have a little note on here just about like the little suction holes that says like that comes in it. I don't know if that helps or not, because it says allow you to more easily remove your cup. So I don't know if it helps, but I think it does. That's about it. Hope everyone enjoyed this informational video. Yeah, so if you're interested in trying the Tampax cup, my first experience with it so far, I enjoy it. I'm going to continue to use it. Just like the cost. Like, you pay $37 this and you can use them up to a year. Like, that's awesome. And read the whole pamphlet about things about keeping them and how to store them and like signs to look for when to replace and so and so. But like, yeah, I like it. Because like you can pay $5 for a box of tampons, and like depending on your flow, you can go through like a box of 20 or so per period. And you have like, was it 12 periods a year? or more, depending. Saving money and the environment. Like, you're buying one. The one thing I don't like, the packaging. Like, why Tampax? Why? No need. This box being so big. 'Cause, like, here's this with this inside. I understand you want to show the thingy was here, like the cup was here, and then this was behind it. But like, you just need like half the size of the box, and then like sit one next to another. Not this giant box for it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this informational video. It shall be up probably tomorrow. So tomorrow is actually Canada Day. And happy Canada Day to all my fellow Canadians. And since I won't be on here, I believe, on July 4th, happy 4th of July to all the Americans that may be watching my videos. Hope you guys enjoyed again. And feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Have you tried a menstrual cup? Let me know. Let's have a chat. Shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.